with Back to Basics Mom here. I have a quick video for you today, and I just got back from a scrapbook weekend with my sister-in-law, and then a couple of other ladies I had not really known before, and they were really great, and I had a fabulous time. I used my ScanNCut quite a bit, and I need to clean my mats, and I have found a way that is working really well for me. Before I show you that, I want to tell you that this one right here, before I went, I actually, the stickiness was getting really bad even after washing it with, I don't use baby wipes, I use my chamois, which I don't know where it is. I've been gone for a few days and stuff is mysteriously disappeared off my desk. I'm sure cats have chased it around the basement, but I used just a chamois. Hang on one second. I'll show you what I use this all around my craft room. You can get these at Walmart in the car area. So it's not linty, which is nice. So like, this is what a hunk of it looks like clean. My other two pieces of this are really dirty. But I use it, and you can use this on your mat because it's no lint. So you get this wet, wash it off, your sticky will come back. Well, my sticky wasn't getting very sticky anymore. So after reading some tips online, and I didn't really want to order, the Zig glue works really well, but I'd also heard from a few people that they had used tack it over and over. So what I did is I mixed this half and half with water, and I put it in this little, it was just a little cup I had laying around, and I didn't have any, it's going to destroy your paintbrush, so I just used this one. But literally, like, it did not take much, so a few drops, like a dime size of the glue, and then water to the same amount, and then between the brush and I just had a piece of card here, stiff, old gift card will work, whatever, and I smoothed it around like super thin so it got nice and sticky again. Well, over the course of my weekend, when I used it a lot, it had lost a lot of its sticky. Now I'm already halfway through cleaning this, and all I did was I sprayed it with water. I just have water in my spray bottle, and some stamp cleaner. Whatever stamp cleaner you have should work. Even a mild dish soap will work, just a tad bit, and I just sprayed it with both. And you can see on my scrubby here, all of this is like paper bits and stuff. So I am going to finish scrubbing this one and do my other one, and that's pretty much it. I'll show you at the end what they look like. Now they do take a while to dry because you can't dry them off with a towel because you'll get them all linty again. But we're just going to finish washing it up and I'll show you what the result is. And that's, this was the first side of my scrubby, and this is the second. You can see I got even more. So it works great. These hand crocheted scrubbies are great, by the way. Whatever you have that's comparable, you don't want anything that's really going to lift off your sticky, but I'm going to tell you the tack it over and over is pretty much nearly impossible to take off. I've gotten it on other things like the residue, and I haven't found anything, honestly, that'll take it off. Probably maybe a solvent like a mineral spirits or a paint thinner might. I don't know. I haven't tried that, but like alcohol won't take it off in my findings anyway. Okay, so that's the first one, and I'm going to set it to the side and do the second one. This one's not nearly as bad, but the sticky has gotten a little bit dry, and this is my newer one, so it doesn't look not too bad. And I will tell you, once you restick it with like a tack it over and over, or whatever, or zig or whatever, your mats get really ugly looking really fast, and that's okay. I'm gonna go rinse my scrubby. This one, I'm actually gonna just try wiping it off with this so it'll dry faster, and see. So you can see on there. Can you see? Struggling with my lighting today. You can see all the bits of the paper and whatnot. Now when I did this before, I just brought it over to my sink and I ran it through the sink. But my bathroom sink is down here, is kind of small, and that was a little bit awkward. I think I'm going to try that on this one too, and just see how it goes. So for you at home, if you don't have one of these, I recommend you just take it to your kitchen sink. Look at all that. You see that? Here, let me flip it to a clean section and do it again. Yeah, you can see all the little bits of paper and whatnot, everything just coming right off. And on mine, one side has a little bit more texture than the other, so now I'm gonna, well, it looks much better. Tell you, it looks much better. So once you start cutting a lot on these, it is okay for your mats to look very grooved up, and they're not going to stay pristine looking. They are going to get to be a bit of a mess. Sorry, I'm just playing with my lighting a little bit here. So yeah, so don't worry, like this one's practically new, you know, and this one's, you know, been used and retacked and whatnot. So once you retack them, they are going to start to get a little bit gray looking. But from everything I've seen from other people, that's good. So like this one, I can already feel, because I wiped it with the chamois. See, that's good. Sticks to my hand. This one's still a little wet. I can feel that it's wet yet. So we're just going to let that dry a little. And we'll see, and I'll show you once again how sticky it will be. Now, I also am going to tell you that when you restick it, in my experience, I've only done it one time, but in that one time experience, the tack it over and over is quite sticky. So your first time you put cardstock down, some of it is kind of hard to get off. So don't use a super delicate cardstock on it. Now, if you watered the glue down a little bit more, would it be a little less sticky? I don't know, because I haven't done that yet. I might do that next time, water it down just a tad bit more. So just a note of warning, when I did this on my personal mat and I mixed the tack it over and over by Aleene's, half and half with water and glue, it was pretty sticky, not too bad, but just know that if you're using a delicate cardstock or a cardstock that tends to tear easily, you have to be a little bit more delicate with it, and you don't have to. What I found worked well is I just kind of put it down and I lightly rubbed it, because the first time I did it, I was used to pushing it down really hard because it had, you know, not been as sticky, and that made a difference. So when I just laid it down and just kind of lightly rubbed it, it was totally fine. There we go, see? See, this one's even so sticky that, because normally the suction from my table, it kind of sucks down on that. I can't lift it up, and this one is so sticky now that I can even lift it up off of that. Let's see if this one. This one I kind of can, but it's overall not as sticky, but that's okay. That is really okay with me. It's better than it was. I mean, before, the last cuts I made yesterday coming home, I could barely even get my paper to stick. So that is good to me, for me. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you want to keep seeing more, I appreciate if you'd hit subscribe and give me a thumbs up. So thanks so much. Have a great day. Find something crafty to do. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.